Hey, yeah, I want to talk some more about some sentences and some stuff you need to understand about sentences. Some are trying to connect non-biblical words with non-biblical words. Some are even trying to connect non-biblical words with biblical words. Don't get worried about that when your ears are cleared, because they're trying to make it exponentially harder. Don't worry about that. Just focus. That is the point. All right, that is the goal, is to find the alternatives, find the words that are not biblical, that aren't sorted, and use those as our vocabulary, and avoid the sorted words of biblical prophecy, and use the words as we learn and we get better with this understanding of words, those prepositional phrases, those nouns. What we thought were just prepositional phrases and nouns actually represent people, represent entities, it's a whole different mindset. It's a whole different mindset of comprehension. All right. Words like down. They are using. I hear that a lot. Sit down. Don't say that. Just say sit. Don't say what's your name. Just say name. That's one of the problems. Is we talk a bunch and we don't understand. We don't realize what we're saying, and that's single words. Use single words. When you just use a single word, it isn't sorted. It just means that word. That is a safe procedure with words. You don't have to say 10 words when one word would say exactly what you need. Name. You don't have to come up and walk up to a person and say, "What's your name?" Just say your name. Just say your name, and that person will respond back with their name. All right, that's something we need to be cognitive of. Is just using single words. You let your no mean no and your yes mean yes. Remember that? Remember that phrase? Yeah, that's the reality of that. When you just say no, it means no. When you use no in a sentence, you better be cognitive of what you're saying. Those first words. But just be cognitive of. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't worry about those words. All right, that are non-biblical, because they are trying to make it more difficult than it already is. And we got a gazillion words that aren't biblical, and we don't need to be worried about non-biblical words having alternative connections. Don't worry about that. If it isn't written and a sorted word, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Don't. Yeah.